Match fixing in football appears to be happening less and less in South Africa, especially in the Premier Soccer League. Here is CGTN's CS du Plessis with more.
South African football has been through many highs and lows since its readmission to international sport in the early 1990s. And before the game-changing television deal in 2007 that saw many matches televised on a weekly basis, there was very little standing in the way of outside forces, if you like, playing their part in manipulating the outcome of matches or influencing referees to make dubious decisions. These days, and to a large extent since the investigation into corruption called Operation Dribble in 2004, the top tier, the Premier Soccer League, has managed to keep a clean sheet.
I can stand here confidently and say I don't think that our football has been compromised in any way. And I've been quite happy with the way the leadership have been able to run our football. Everything points out to a certain level of order. There are challenges, but overall I'm quite happy with where we are now.
In the top flight, the DStv Premiership, it seems to have kind of died down since the days of 2004 when there was Operation Dribble. I think around 2014-15 there was another smaller scandal. But mostly now, yes, there does seem to be a lull, and hopefully that can continue.
These days, with a minimum of 18 cameras used in the broadcast of a Premier Soccer League clash and the elite panel of referees who are well equipped to handle the pressure of officiating in the top league in Africa, as well as the impending introduction of VAR, the window for opportunity for outside forces to manipulate the outcome of matches is decreasing. And considering that it's been almost 10 years since the PSL was rocked by a match-fixing scandal, it appears as if the league is successfully keeping the scourge at bay. The responsibility lies with the respective clubs to educate their players about match-fixing, according to the PSL. And there is a hotline that is available, making it easier to combat any shenanigans or suspicious activities.
I think if you suspect something, you can report it to the PSL. I mean, every season there is some sort of, or most seasons there's been some sort of complaint to the PSL, but it's mostly around teams fielding ineligible players and things like that, not around matches directly being fixed.
Match fixing in the top tier of South African football has not reared its ugly head for some time. And although there are alleged cases in the lower tiers, the PSL and SAFA are moving towards kicking match fixing into touch once and for all. And it may be naive to think that influencing officials and outcomes of matches is a thing of the past. The war on blatant corruption seems to be one South African football is indeed winning. CS du Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.